Hey, everybody.
Mm.
Huh. If there was a record for the most craziest week before Friday, this would be it. How's everyone doing?
All right.
I'm good. I am. I thought we were doing Atlantic Star tonight. I didn't realize it was Usher. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
Atlanta starts tomorrow. Yeah.
oh, okay. So I'm like, but I'll make it work though.
Yeah, like, trust me, if you want to just give thoughts on a few songs that you know, I'm down with that. Trust me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But how's everyone doing today? Like,
I'm good. Supposed to be going out of town, but wasn't able to. So yeah,
I'm sorry that happened.
yeah.
Shit. How you doing, Ash?
I'm good.
That's what's up. How's everyone in the chat doing? Michael Jackson got a Broadway show. They might as well just give Michael Jackson a toaster for all I care and shit like that. As long as there's no
Yeah,
holograms.
yeah. I found out about that on Instagram in a post that Spike Lee posted on of the playbill for it.
Oh
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Whoopi Goldberg suspended from The View, which
Mm-hmm.
I kind of have
Two
a
weeks.
few issues with, but talk about that. What else? Young Buck got arrested.
Oh,
Mm.
we did.
Yeah, nigga for vandalism.
Oh,
40,
okay.
40 years old and you're still doing this shit.
Mm.
Nigga, play golf, nigga. And I think it's the same ex he's been harassing. I don't know. I can't keep up with these niggas anymore. Like,
Mm.
That's what it is.
try is on his way, everybody. I just sent it to him. He just liked my message and shit, so he's on his way. I know y'all want to see Try and shit. Huh. I may go to Atlanta and actually I am gonna go to Atlanta. Fuck this. At this point, I'm probably gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to my first players ball and shit. That's crazy.
Players ball. What is that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just a song and shit. It's actually a real.
It's a real thing.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Try?
Good.
Speaking of Outcast, he's wearing an Outcast shirt. Look at that.
What's good? Lamar,
Uh,
what's good, bro?
you know
Hey,
what?
What's good? Ashley, what's up?
Yeah.
Yo, we were just talking about players ball and Outcast, and here you are wearing a
Oh
fucking
shit.
your
Right?
shirt. You
Oh
see how
wow.
the universe works and shit,
It
y'all.
just
Like
looked like that. It's crazy, right? Wow.
we did a Jazzo review. Vlad is interviewing
Trash.
Jazzo and shit. Like
Trash. Trash.
that album was trash.
Trash. Sorry. Jazzo's not the GOAT.
But I thought it was gonna be a good album. I swear to God, I thought it was
Nah.
gonna be a good album.
Yeah. You thought wrong.
But never, I'm never gonna review a Jazzo album.
No,
Never.
please don't.
And I thought MC Shan was bad and shit. Jesus.
No, that was actually better than Jazzo's album.
Shit, I don't know about that
You
though.
didn't like it?
The only MC Shan album I liked was Born to Be Wild. I'm just gonna be real.
Mm.
Okay.
Down by Law sucked. Play It Again Shan should be called Kill Me Again Shan.
That was a lot better than Jazzo album.
Ah,
No?
we'll just disagree to disagree on that.
I
Yeah.
think you like bad albums, Reg.
No. I hate when people always tell me that. I don't just like that because if I would have liked a bad album, we would have talked about most of Nicki Minaj's discography at this point and shit.
Oh
So
God, really? You gonna
Mhm.
throw Nicki under the bus? I will hear Nicki albums over Jazz old albums. I think Nicki made better albums than him.
I'd rather listen to Pink Print over anything, low
Pink
key.
Print was dope. Pink Print, I like the first one, Pink Friday.
Okay. And shit, this whole album though, I'm not even gonna hold y'all and shit like that. I'm just gonna breeze right through this shit. check something out. Benny the Butcher is dropping his new album. Y'all heard about
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I think Jay Z's gonna be on there. He said,
Oh shit!
Jay Z feature on there.
I'd rather listen to Nellyville than Jazzo. I'd rather listen to that too.
No, I don't want Nelly. I'm sorry.
Fuck, you just don't want nothing. This
Yeah,
shit.
no, you lost me with that one.
Shit. I'm gonna go start my spaghetti. I'll be right back.
Damn. Yeah. Man. So how was your holidays, Lamont?
It was okay.
Was it good?
It didn't
That's
do
what's up.
anything, but
No. Well, let's hope. I'm hoping you have a better New Year's then.
I mean, so far so good. Can't
Yeah.
complain.
Facts. DJ Tim was good. He said this is the last good Usher album. I agree.
Y'all ain't like looking for myself.
Nah, I didn't like that. Was like Usher's EDM album.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He had
Yeah, but
some
I
joints.
but I never listened to the Hard to Love album. I never
That
listened
was
to that.
bad. That was terrible. That
It
might be his
was.
worst album. Yeah, that might be his worst album ever.
Mm.
And then he had like the little EP with Zaytoven. That was okay.
I know he's supposed to be having an album out this year, right?
Supposedly,
Yeah.
we'll see. He been talking about Confessions Part Two for like the last couple years, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Ronnie said, "Ashley, did you watch the Janet Jackson documentary?"
No, I haven't gotten a chance to watch it, but thankfully Reg sent me part one and two through my email, so
Yeah. So y'all
plan
y'all
on
don't got
watching it.
streaming? Y'all don't got like a Fire Stick? No,
No, I don't got Fire
no
Stick.
streaming. Yeah, man.
I mainly watch my stuff on streaming
Right,
since my mom got rid of cable like
right.
2.5 years ago. So
Yeah, streaming. Everything's on streaming now.
yeah, yeah. Plus the cable was running too high.
Yeah, yeah. Cable is whack now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam said I'm watching season 3 of Full House. That's dope.
Oh yeah, yeah. Rest in peace to Bob Saget. I still
Yeah,
can't get over that.
crazy
I
man.
know that was shocking.
Yeah, it was. And they
Yeah.
still don't know how he died. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Yeah. Watching Boys in the Hood.
Okay. Great. He said Ronnie said looking for myself is garbage.
Wow.
Kudos to yes, Trap Quest. Shout out to them for getting nominated for the Rock and Hall of Fame. I'm happy.
Like I said, I'm rooting for
Mm.
everyone black.
Oh, okay. So no Eminem for you.
Oh hell no.
Wow. I must be the only black person that likes Eminem. I'm seeing.
I love Eminem.
Yeah, you like Eminem?
Yeah.
Eminem's not getting no love.
Oh yeah, because he's getting nominated for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and people are now
Yeah.
getting mad about that.
Well,
Mm.
everybody's not going to make it. Black Thought might never make it, and he's such a great lyricist. You know,
Who?
Black Thought, The Roots.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he might never make it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is that Eminem's fault?
Well, I have a
It,
feeling the Roots in years to come might make it.
well,
Might.
it's not it's not Eminem's fault, but it's more so a lot of his success is about. Never mind. I'm not gonna go into that.
No, yes, I
Anyway,
want to hear. I want to hear your thoughts on it because I mean, for me, and Reg knows this. We've been on other people's podcasts where the black people don't like Eminem at all, and I've heard this for like the last couple years, and I don't understand why. Because back in 1999, I know black people personally that was bumping Slim Shady. So what
Oh,
happened
never,
between 99 and now?
never. I always felt the same way I felt about him then. Now he is he has his success because he is a white guy doing yeah. So
Yeah, but
that's
there's many other white MCs that was doing it before him. You know, Vinny
okay.
Paz, Necro, Everlast, House of Pain. Like he wasn't the first one to
Oh, he
do
wasn't the first one, but I don't care.
you know what I'm saying? It's like my issue is like, yo, like for black people to sit there and be like, oh well, I can't bump Eminem because he didn't make club bangers. He was never that artist. They never marketed him as a artist to make club bangers. He wasn't that artist. You want to hear club bangers? Listen to Fabulous. That was his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
was Latrina for a club banging.
Eminem was never that type of artist. He not on none of his albums does he have club bangers. There's no club bangers on Slim Shady LP or Marshall Mathers LP or Eminem show. He wasn't that type of artist.
I mean, he I don't know about club bangers, but he made catchy music that he knew would cross over.
Well, I mean, if you talk about like the singles, like Real Slim Shady and Without You, I didn't like those. I thought those were corny, those were whack. But I love the albums that those songs were on. But my whole thing is like when people say, "Oh, well, there's no black people that bump Eminem in the hood." I'm black. I've been bumping Eminem, so that theory is wrong.
How niggas gonna speak for everybody in the hood? That's what be killing
Exactly,
me and shit.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? He was. They never promoted Eminem like he was a club artist. So I don't understand that excuse is
You know
that's a
what?
cop out.
It's Lord Jamar. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since Lord Jamar did that interview in Vlad TV, that's when everyone started being on this bandwagon. Oh, Eminem,
Exactly,
black people are
exactly.
doing like Eminem and
Lord,
shit.
Lord
So
Jamar don't speak for me. I have my own mind. You know what I'm saying? People need to do the same and stop, worrying about what everybody else is thinking and saying.
yeah, but
You know,
I honestly, I really don't want to spend all
just
night talking about Eminem.
Just Lose It was not a club banger. There was no clubs over here bumping Just Lose It. Maybe in your neck of the woods, not in New York City.
See that disrespect to Michael Jackson. So ain't no nigga gonna play that shit.
Exactly.
Plus,
What
What'd you
song?
say?
Just
yeah,
Lose It. That wasn't no club banger. They
yeah,
wasn't
because
playing Just Lose It in no club over here.
Michael Jackson actually took his publishing years later because he was mad at the video how Michael Jackson was presented in that video and shit. So
No, no, you're totally wrong, Moonflower. Ask Like That is not a club banger. I don't know what club you was at that they were playing that stuff.
probably the TRL club and shit.
Maybe out there in Kansas or some shit, but not in New York.
Boing, yoing, yoing. I'm ready to start whenever y'all are and shit.
Yeah.
All right. What's good, you too? How's everyone doing this lovely Wednesday night? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me, the instigator.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Got First Lady Ashley with me.
What's good?
I got a special guest, which I honestly really didn't know he was going to make it or not. My homeboy Lamont. He's gonna stop by today and tomorrow. What's good with you, bros?
Hey,
Yes, sir. I gotta ask you about that Janet Jackson documentary too after and shit. So
okay. Now or after?
after.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we're finally talking about this album. Oh yeah, you got. I knew somebody had that.
Yeah. Reg got me this album.
Yeah,
I need that one.
and I got you the OG copy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, I thought I got somebody that album recently. But yeah, Usher's Raymond versus Raymond, the second chapter of his career, the beginning of the latter Usher. I knew this day was gonna come, so I got myself prepared for this day. Got the Grey Goose and everything like that. So, cause this album, I don't know what You know what? Let's just let me not get
Let's
ahead
get
of
into
myself.
it.
This album came out March 26, 2010 on the Face Records, which was under Jive at that point. Singles album is known for are Papers, Hey Daddy, Daddy's Home, Lil Freak, OMG, Jesus Christ. There Goes My Baby, and more. Producers include his his partner in crime, Jermaine Dupri, Brian Michael Cox, Will I Am, Zaytoven, Polo the Don, Red One, Danger, The Runners, Jim Johnson, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, which no surprise, they made some of the best songs off this album. Not gonna hold y'all home. Bangladesh, and the god awful Sean Garrett. Okay. Yeah. Guest appearance, Nicki Minaj. The irony. Okay. Ludacris. It's not credited, but Diddy does some ad libs, which is not surprising.
You can hear him.
Yeah. His masturbating on track, which I love and shit. Will I Am and T.I. Okay, so at this point we should all know who Usher is, but since this is the first time in the month here with Usher Review, I'm just gonna ask, how did you get into Usher? Had any stories or whatnot?
Oh, do I have any stories about Usher?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, when he really premiered in like what 94,
93.
93. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't really get into him until like what 97, 98.
I feel you.
Yeah. So, I mean, he was always cool. He was always kind of like, to me, it was like I don't want to say urban Michael, but kind of like street Michael, basically. So that's how I always saw him. So yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, man. That was like his biggest influence or whatever, Michael and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I remember that one episode of the Boondocks on Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King came back and stuff like that, and he was doing that little speech. This nigga said, Usher Michael Jackson is not a genre and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yo, I don't know why. That shit just made me fucking laugh and shit. But anyway, so we last talked about Here I Stand, which personally I love the album, but
that was
the
cool.
general Usher fans did not like it because he was married and they expected this nigga to be single all their fucking life and shit. Shit. So what did Usher do? Because around this time he was still reflecting on his life, but then he ended up fucking getting a divorce and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He ended up getting a divorce, and there's been like a lot of controversy, which is usual whenever a celebrity gets a divorce and shit.
Right.
Why they got a divorce. A lot of people say that Usher was cheating on the low. A lot of people say that she was cheating and some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But surprisingly, around that time too, I think he was also dealing with his dad's death around that time and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to this album, he wanted to use the divorce. He pretty much wanted to use this album as a continuation to Confessions, if you ask me, because he, of course, needed a hit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So I'm trying to figure out why they got divorced. I'm trying to figure out.
You had herpes?
You see why I said this nigga's an instigator?
Oh my god.
What? I didn't say nothing. I'm just saying I'm going by the facts, right?
So yeah, so I guess it was irreconcilable differences, which is what everybody says when they don't keep their business out like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So yeah, so they pretty much started working on this album and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And this was like a more confessional album, but around this time too, he was also trying to like work on different sounds because at this time, R&B music was really becoming like a lot more. How can I put this? Synths, and people were like experimenting a lot around this time too. You know what I'm saying? And dubstep was really becoming popular around this time too. I remember that whole dubstep craze. Oh my god, I did not like dubstep one bit. You know what I'm saying? So he was kind of flirting with that, and then around this time too, he pretty much broke Justin Bieber, which was probably the worst thing he's ever done in music.
Oh wow.
To the
It really
main.
ain't.
You said what?
It's really not the worst thing he's ever done.
Yes, yeah. Come on, come on. The worst thing Usher's ever done was bring Justin Bieber out. That's like,
If anything, Justin Bieber is bigger than him now.
let's not think like that.
I'm
Let's
just saying, he got
let's
some good
not.
albums. He got some good albums.
I don't like that KKK supporter. The fact, like I said, the fact that y'all motherfuckers let this motherfucker do this whole revolutionary album, but we ain't gonna forget how this motherfucker made a song called "One Less Lonely Nigger." This black.
I don't even remember that. What album was that on?
It wasn't an album.
I almost forgot about that.
He was just fucking around in the studio talking about one less lonely nigger, one less lonely.
They have video of that?
Yeah.
And they
they
ain't cancel him out. They ain't cancel him.
Oh no, they ain't cancel his ass. But they want to cancel Daniel Caesar and shit. But okay,
what he do?
What? I don't like. He said he had an opinion about I think some police brutality shit. I don't know the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
But Justin, what all these? I hate all these Justins, man. Like Jesus, Timberlake, Bieber, I just hate them all and shit. Like I only like one Justin, and he's my friend. Shout out to Justin in Durham, by the way, and shit. Like
is he black?
Shout out to him.
Oh yeah, of course he's black. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually have two friends named Justin and shit, but I never got along with Justins all my life for some odd reason.
Thank God, my name ain't Justin. Thank God. Yeah, I wouldn't be here right now.
Oh shit! Let me stop. But shout out to my homeboy Justin Brooks and shit like that. You know, shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Yeah, and so it's crazy because there were different versions of this album.
Yeah,
and
there was like a deluxe edition.
Yeah, because there was also another single called "The DJ Got Falling in Love," which
I remember that. That was everywhere.
Pitbull is on there.
Fucking song.
You ain't like that.
Never liked that song. That was the beginning of the era when he just wanted to follow fucking trends.
Yeah.
The choruses, like he just started screaming out his chorus, like "Don't wake me up," and then the auto tune. It was just too much, man. Like I'm like, Usher, what the fuck are you doing, man?
He's trying to do what Chris Brown's doing.
We'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into that. And I know he used auto-tune in Love in His Club, but when he used auto-tune in that song, it sounded good. But not gonna lie, I like the Beyonce version better. Not gonna lie. That's the same way I like the Beyonce version on the Until the End of Time.
Yeah, I'll be real. I like that Until the End of Time, and
yeah. But yeah, man. What's up, Joni? How you doing?
That's good.
But yeah, and it's funny how you mentioned Chris Brown because at this time too, like Chris Brown was literally this was 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
Post Rihanna. He was still coming back and stuff like that, you know. And that's just evident that cancel culture is not real. If y'all cancel Chris Brown for 2 seconds, he drops an album.
Right.
Y'all love him again, but then he beats on somebody else. Y'all hate him again. He drops a new song. I don't know, but that was the era of the Chris Browns, the Pitbulls, the David Guetta.
Neo was big too.
Well, yeah, Neo was kind of slowing down at that time because he was still doing behind the scenes stuff. But that David Guetta,
David
Guetta. I don't even know.
Calvin Harris.
Oh yeah, Calvin Harris.
Oh Jesus. No, I was just sticking to Neo Soul, like Marsha Ambrosius, him around that time.
Yes, classic.
70s soul, man. I couldn't listen to these so-called manufactured R&B at that time. Even that Chris Brown, like, Look at Me Now, I got tired of that shit. Like,
they played that too often.
Yeah.
Good album though. I like the album.
I mean,
you like it?
It was cute. I mean, I guess. Yeah, it was cute.
Oh man.
But yeah, the album cover is pretty basic. I mean, this Usher looking like he has a split personality. It kind of reminds me of like you know like when you're in watching a movie and motherfuckers like reflecting on his life and they punch a mirror and shit like that. That's what the album.
They like multiple versions pop up.
They had a movie like that too.
My point exactly.
They had a horror movie called Mirrors and
shit. Yeah, man. So I feel you. So like I said, we're only gonna talk about the OG copy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be kind of going upstairs in and out just to check on my food and shit like that. So
Mm.
yeah, man. Track number one, Monstar. Not Monster, Monstar.
Yeah.
Why do you name it that?
This was, even though I said they did some of the best work, I feel like this was the my least favorite song that Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced, in my opinion. It's the beginning. I did not like that beginning. It was like on some robotic,
Yeah, I didn't like that.
futuristic kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I at that point, I'm just looking at myself like, what am I gonna get myself into
Mhm.
and shit like that? Like, damn, wow, I'm coming back from break talking about this shit. Like, it sounded like a broke down version of the whole Midnight Marauders robot and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Captivating, perfection,
Mhm.
innovative, seductive. Like I don't know if he was describing Usher or myself. To be real with you, I'm just like, is this
Right.
like some self motivation kind of shit? Like, but then the thing that saved this song was the chorus. I like the chorus.
Yeah.
Then the bridge. That's pretty. I didn't care for the verses. I didn't. I'm just like, damn, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced this one. Okay, wow,
Right.
okay. I love them though, but come on, I gotta be honest.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I like the beat. It has that signature Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis sound, but I think this song would have been better for Janet actually than Usher. You know what I mean? But I like the beat, but I don't think it should have been the beginning of the album. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like some spacey sounds going on and voices,
Mm-hmm.
and I think
Right.
that I think the track alone, just like the beat, it like when I hear it, it reminded me of Janet, like something that could have been on like maybe the Janet album or Velvet Rope or something. I think I think she would have killed it. I don't think Usher did anything with it.
All she gotta do is just whisper some seductive shit. She got it.
Mm. Yeah, I'll be real. Monster, I've been going back and forth over years when hear this album. I get the whole space futuristic concept when artists do it for certain songs or for certain albums that they drop. But yeah, I am a little surprised that Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis did produce this record. But
Yeah,
yeah, I agree. I don't know if this would have been a great way to start off the album. But I agree with Reg. The chorus is what saved the song and the beat to it. I'll admit that.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I kind of felt someone else would have done a better job with this song than Usher.
Right.
I was surprised it was produced by Jimmy and Terry. I didn't really care for the song, so yeah, that's how I
right.
feel about it.
Yeah, man. All right. So, hey, Daddy, Daddy's Home is the next track. Now, believe it or not, this was a song I at first did not like at first. And shit like that. Because, again, this was another one of those overplayed songs. I remember 97.5 used to overplay this shit. But now, I actually like it. I actually do have a soft spot for this
Right.
and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Again, the choruses, it was kind of an acquired taste for this album and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that daddy's home, home for me.
Mhm.
Like I remember like they just overplayed that fucking if it was this song an OMG that was overplayed like, oh wait, scratch that. There goes my baby, which
I didn't
Uh,
like that at all. I don't
oh
oh
like that
my
song.
god,
I hate
man.
that track.
I
But
don't like that song.
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Oh God. Mm. Daddy's home.
Oh man,
Mm.
I love the song. I think the song was great. Yeah, they played it a lot, but um, it sounded like a more recent, updated at that time Usher track. You know what I'm saying? Like it had like that trappy type of bass line, and the beat was dope, and I love the song. I think the song is like one of the best on this album. So
Yeah.
I don't have no
Mm.
problem with this song at all.
Mm. Hey Daddy, Daddy's home. Yeah, I'll admit this song got overplayed. a lot between 2010 and 2011. I remember because it was my final year of high school when this album came out, and I heard the version featuring Plies on the radio more than anything over the original
Wow.
version of this song.
Remember Plies?
I never heard
Yeah,
that. I
yeah, they
never heard
played
that.
it on Sirius XM The Heat, played it on Power 98 here in my city, and I just kept hearing it everywhere. But I'll admit it's all right, and I guess it's kind of taken me a while for it to grow on me over the years. Because when I first heard this song too, I did not like it. So it's
Wow.
over the years growing on me a little bit.
Um, it's not my fave, but I think it's better than what is it, Monstar?
Monstar.
Yes.
And I think that this is how the album should have started.
Yeah, yes, I
Yes.
agree. It should
I
start
agree.
like that. Yep.
Yeah. There goes my baby. I never liked this song.
I'm with you, Reg. For once, I do agree
How
with
do
you.
y'all not like
I
There
don't like.
Goes My Baby?
I don't think it was a great love ballad by
There
him. To me,
goes my baby.
Oh,
There she go. There she go.
oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh man, where do I begin with this track, yo? Like, god damn. Okay, I remember. I was on my computer, right,
Mhm.
and it was a commercial for this album.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, I heard "There goes my baby," and I'm just looking at myself like, "What the fuck is that?" Like,
The way that he's singing it.
yeah, it was the way he was singing it.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Like, if Neo had this song, if like somebody like what's old boy's name? Let's just say like hell, Kenny Lattimore had this song and shit like that. He would have been.
He would have made it a hit.
He
You
would.
think
Well,
Kenny
I don't
Lattimore
know.
would've
I don't
pulled
know
this
if he would have
off?
made it.
Yes,
Better than
Kenny
Usher?
Lattimore. Yeah, Kenny Lattimore's underrated. I think he would have killed
Yeah,
the song.
he is. He really is.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
I was trying to think of somebody popping at that time though. But I hear your point though.
Jay
but,
Holiday.
Mhm.
I mean, he was still around that time. I mean, I thought he was
Ricky.
taking girls to bed, and we didn't hear from him since and shit. Like, but yeah, and then even the lyrics, man, I like the lyrics. I just did not like. I'm gonna like listen to this. Bet you ain't know I've been checking you out when you be putting your heels on. I saw your body so perfect, baby. How you working, baby?
When you say it like that, Reg, it don't sound good either. When you say,
And this is my favorite part. Like this nigga talking about. I get chills whenever I see your face and you in the place, girl. Feel like I'm in a movie, baby. I'm like, ooey, baby. I'm like, look, what the fuck is this? Like,
it sounds worse.
it don't make like what? Like ooey, baby. Like, nigga,
Man.
nigga. Usher Raymond. But mind you, the fans, they said this was the comeback. This was the single that brought him back.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. OMG was better than this.
Oh,
That's a
I don't know.
I
don't know.
What I like on this album? OMG, Hey Daddy, y'all don't like that?
I love Hey Daddy.
You don't like OMG? OMG was a banger.
I'm gonna get to my thoughts on that.
I love OMG.
I love it.
I
thought it was good. The Super Bowl performance was epic. No, nobody likes it.
I like how me and Lamont made the same effect.
We'll talk about that one, I guess. But but y'all go first because y'all talking about the What is
I don't like it.
There goes my baby.
I ain't got too much to say. It just wasn't good.
You weren't feeling it, Troy?
Like I said, I think if Kenny Lattimore sang it, it would have been a hit for him. Just the way that Usher was singing it, I just thought it was cheesy.
You thought it was cheesy?
Yes. It's hard to explain. Like the way that he's, I don't know, it's just hard to explain.
His delivery?
Yes, like his delivery on the song, it just wasn't good. And I'm like, this is not one of Usher's best ballads, yo. Like he has way better ballads on My Way and Confessions than this.
Hell, the first album. Let's talk about that.
In the first album,
yeah, that first album was so slept on.
Call me on knock.
Yes.
Okay. when I first heard "There Goes My Baby," I'm like, yes. I just fell in love with it immediately. I know this song was everywhere. I know it got played here and there on like Sirius XM radio, like on Heart and Soul and The Heat, and in other radio stations as well. And ever since then, I fell in love with it. I love this one. I love OMG, and there are a few others we gonna get to later on. But yeah, I'll take this hands down.
Um, I'm surprised that y'all don't like it, but cause I
I
think
know one
this.
love it.
Well, yeah, you like it, but I'm surprised because I think that so far this is the best song so far
Thank you,
on the
thank
Really,
album.
the
you,
So
best
thank
song
you,
on
Lamont.
here,
Thank you.
better
so
than
far
Papers.
that we've gotten to
Oh,
so far.
oh, I about to say, I think Papers is better.
I
But
hate that song
You don't
too.
like Papers? What?
What?
We'll get to that. We'll get it.
Yo, what is going on here?
Hey, we agreed on one thing so far. Come on.
Wow.
Mm.
But yeah. So we all said what we had to say about "There Goes
Yeah.
My Baby."
Yeah.
Shit. Sound like a mother crying and shit. Like sound like a mother at graduation and shit.
Wow.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mm.
Joni said Mars versus
No,
Venus.
I like that, but it's not the best song to me.
It's better than this trash. Shit.
That's not saying a
Wow.
lot.
Shit. Next one. Oh, I forgot to mention there were two remixes to "Hey Daddy." One of them was with actually no, yeah,
Plies.
one of them was with Plies, and then the other one was with Jadakiss.
I
I
did
didn't
But
not
the,
know
know
that.
that. I didn't know that.
me neither. The one with
Why does he
I
need a
know the
Jadakiss.
remix for
one
that
with
though?
Plies, but not the one with Jadakiss on it.
You said what?
Why does he need a remix for that song? I thought it was good the way it was.
You know those big songs gotta have a remix
Like,
with the featuring the rapper and shit like that.
Jadakiss made it any better?
Well, this one uses the Steely Dan sample for that Deja Vu
Oh,
the
okay.
Black Cow sample. So
Oh, wow.
I'm just interested in see how they use the beat. I don't really
Right.
care for the song. So
Right.
Just gotta text my mom. I came home earlier. All right, next track. Lil Freak, right?
Yeah.
Featuring Nicki Minaj.
Mhm.
Okay. I feel like this should have been Nicki's song on some real shit. I felt like Usher sounded lost on this song. But
You sounded lost?
yeah.
Mm.
But it's kind of weird how they use that out of all the Stevie Wonder songs,
Yeah.
Living for the
Living
City.
for the city, yeah.
It's interesting
They just threw that in
that
there.
dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like and I'm not like I said, I'm not the biggest Nicki fan like that, and I'm not gonna repeat the lines that she said because it's gonna sound weird coming from me, but
Right.
but yeah, I mean,
Mm.
actually, I'm gonna say one line, which is like, I got that dash, I dance up, Prancer, Dixon, Comet, Cupid, Donald, listen.
Listen.
Okay.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Loves Raymond.
Wow.
But yeah, okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I had to get my Nicki impersonation, but
Nah,
this should just
Ashley
been a
sounded
Nicki
better though.
song. You said what?
Ashley sounded better than you.
Yeah, everybody loves
Loves
Raymond.
Raymond.
Wow.
But yeah, but this is not monster verse Nicki. The irony, monster.
Right.
Shit
Right.
like that. But
Yeah.
what is
Put
going
on
on
there.
with these ironies tonight? Damn. Shit. Anyway, but yeah, it should have been a Nicki song. Us just sounded lust and shit like that. Like,
Wow. I thought it was good. I thought it was a banger, and this is a club joint right here. Like, I think that Usher and Nicki, and they did another song together before. It wasn't on this album, but they did another song before after that. But I thought it was good. I liked the chorus, and Nicki did her thing, and she was the hottest female rapper at that point. So
she was the only female rapper at that time.
yeah, basically she was the only one for like 6-7 years until
Right. Remy was in jail. Missy
Right.
was going through Graves' disease. Trina was being Trina and shit.
Eve was acting. So
right.
Yeah.
Jackie O was somewhere.
Right.
Lil Kim turned white. Foxy went deaf. The
Mm,
brat became a lesbian. Y'all know what I'm trying to get at.
mm,
Queen Latifah was singing and acting.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Uh, have y'all gone yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I like the song. I think like someone said, it's a club song, and I think it served its purpose.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well.
can't say anything bad about it. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say my thoughts on this. When this song came out, my mom immediately did not like it,
Really.
but eventually she grew to like it, mainly because of
Right.
the beat for the song. But yeah, I never expected Usher to work with Nicki Minaj at the time, but then too, Nicki was popping all over the place, you know.
Right.
And I still can't get over what Ray said. He sounded lost on this song. How in the world did this man
I don't
sound
understand that.
lost?
I'm just this whole album. I don't know. I get that it was about a divorce because when I think of a divorce album, I think
Mm-hmm.
of Marvin Gaye's "Hear My Dear." That's like the gold standard.
Mm.
Marvin sounded dark. He sounded twisted. He damn
Mm-hmm.
near sounded psychotic on that album, but
Mm,
he was vulnerable.
Right.
yeah.
Usher, it felt like he was trying to redo Confessions because like that's what the fans wanted when it came to this album. Like that's why hence the title Raymond versus
Versus
Raymond and shit.
Raymond.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about. Oh, that's supposed to be the divorce. Talking about him going through. Like, nah, nigga, you just having a split personality with yourself and shit like that. Like,
Mm,
hell, even when Frank Sinatra did "In the Wee Small Hours" and shit like that, he was going through his breakup and shit like
Right.
that. He sounded depressed as fuck. This
Right.
nigga's talking about "In my little ring," like he just sounded all confused. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Like you over here, here goes my baby. Like I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna check on my spaghetti. I'm just gonna let y'all go to the next song and shit.
okay.
All
Yeah, the
right.
next one is She Don't Know featuring Ludacris.
Yeah. What did you think about that?
I did not like this
You didn't
song
like
at
it?
all.
I like this track. It had like a trappy R&B feel to it. I don't like Luda's verse. I thought it was weak. And he usually, and when you put Luda on any feature, he usually kills it. But for this
Yeah, but
one,
this one
yeah, this
it
verse on
just
there
was
was nah,
lacking.
nah. I didn't like his verse. It
No.
was subpar at best. The beat was dope. That's about it.
I see what they were going for, but they didn't accomplish that.
Hmm.
And and you said Usher sounded lost on the last one. He sounds
No,
lost
he
on this.
she said Reg said that on Little Freak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah, on Little Freak, that's what
well,
Reggie
you said
said.
he sounded lost on that one. He sounds lost on this one.
All
Like,
right.
yeah, no.
Mm,
It's I don't know like to me like maybe if you gave like if you had like Wheezy or Rick Ross or Ti on this track would have been better. I just felt like Ludacris verse was just it was bad. You know,
Yeah. I
DJ was good. Yo, all right. We got the Reggie's coming back. I want to hear what he got to say about this one.
yeah, we all gave our thoughts on She Don't Know featuring Luda.
Oh, so y'all said your thoughts?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Okay, well, who said it was a good song?
nobody. It wasn't.
Nobody.
Okay, and so I guess yeah, this song sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Um,
It really did.
yeah,
Mm,
so when he said a superhero gotta have a theme music, I thought back of all of my favorite superheroes when I was watching
Yeah.
TV: Batman, Superman,
Superman.
Freakazoid,
mhm.
Yeah.
the famous Jet Jackson. Y'all know
Yes.
what y'all know about that.
I
So I'm
watched that. I watched
Mhm.
that back in the day.
I
yeah,
watched
yeah,
some episodes. Yeah.
yeah. So I automatically thought, okay, you have Ludacris, so I'm thinking back to Lovers and Friends. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this.
Think it's gonna be a banger.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I was disappointed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sean Garrett should never produce. He should
Oh
not
Oh,
my
he
produce.
did
god.
this. Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's where I was bad.
When you hear them loud ass synths
Yeah,
and obnoxious yelling
Yeah.
and shit like that, that's Sean Garrett, man. Oh my
Mm.
god. Superhero music. Fuck this. This should be your villain music. Like sidekick music or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
This was a
Okay.
hot mess.
Wow. So now, all right. I guess I need another shot for this next song.
damn, really?
OMG.
Oh, Freaka's always on 2B? Oh shit, I can watch season
It
2.
is?
Okay.
Dope.
Yes.
Yes. All
See,
right.
that's why you need a Fire Stick. You so you can get that app.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I even got it on DVD too.
Oh, you got
So
it? That's dope.
Yeah, I only got the first season on DVD, so
I got both season 1 and 2.
oh, I'm jealous. Ooh, ooh, I'm jealous. Let me stop. All right, but OMG.
I remember this.
Oh my god,
This was good.
this was bad.
You didn't like it?
You
You
this
didn't like it?
I was on my I hate Black Eyed Peas vibe, and whenever it's a Will I Am production, you can always count for like when the beat drops and then motherfuckers repeat the chorus for like 30 trillion times. Oh, and then
Oh my gosh.
you hear oh. I'm just like, oh Jesus.
It's a different type of track though. That's why
Yeah.
you need it.
And this was around that time when motherfuckers were starting saying OMG, LOL. Not just like in social media, but just in
Right.
real life too. Which,
LOL
right.
smiley face and
oh god. Oh my god, that song right there. Oh Jesus. You just uncovered a memory I wanted to put underneath my heart for the
There's a
longest.
song called LOL.
Trey Songz Gucci Man
Oh wow,
was in that
I know
song.
that.
And who
Soldier
else was
Boy.
in that?
Wow.
He produced that song, yeah.
LOL. That's a song.
LOL smiley face.
LOL
Wow.
smiley face. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even the lyrics to this shit, I know it's a club banger, I know,
Mhm.
but she was dancing sexy, popping, dropping low. Never ever has a lady hit me on the first sight. This was something special.
Why are
Just
you
like
reading it like
This
that?
is just like Dynamite.
Like I don't even like I don't even know like. And then if this was a Black Eyed Peas song, I can understand. But this was the same nigga that gave us like "You Make Me Wanna," "Burn," "Throwback."
My Way.
Yes. Now you
Lovers
now
and Friends.
right now you this OMG trash. What the fuck is this, man? Like I expect this from like Trey Songz. That's what else I was thinking about. Yeah.
Trey Songz. You think you could do this song?
I cannot imagine Trey Songz
Nah.
on this because
He can't
when
do
I
it.
think of Trey Songz, it's all his stuff is always nothing but the sex.
Right.
Yeah,
That's his
but
thing.
let's just say he wanted to experiment and he wanted to try something new. Because he did try to experiment with this kind of sound in those later albums that nobody bought and shit too. So
You hear what he's saying, Joni?
what? Like Trey Songz was only hot. I'm gonna be real. He was only hot in '09 when he did Neighbors Know the Ready album.
I like
wait.
Ready and the Passion Pleasure. Those
He was always like a shelf below Chris Brown and Neo and shit like that. It's just like, oh, hey, Chris Brown, hey, Neo. Oh, it's Trey Songz.
This guy
Once he started taking his shirt off, and once R. Kelly started acting out more and shit like that, that's when niggas noticed Trey.
He thought he was better than R. Kelly. I'm like, no, you're not. Not on his worst day.
Joni talking about lies. Hey, I'm gonna be real. Like I never that whole fucking first album he came out with and shit like that was tired. He had $1 in a dream or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm ready. No. It was that first album in 05.
I just gotta make it. Something like that. I gotta make it. Something like that.
And then he did that a song I Can't Help But Wait.
Can't help but wait.
Cheesy as fuck. That video was cheesy. And BT used to overplay that fucking shit.
I like the song.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was dope. I mean, anybody that Will I Am works with is going to be EDM type of sound. If you
Mm-hmm.
look at the track he did with Nicki Minaj for her first album, check it out. That was a Black Eyed Peas type of sound. You know, the stuff he's doing now with Bad Bunny and a lot of the Latin artists.
Mm-hmm.
That's their lane. Like Black Eyed Peas was always EDM and club, and I thought he gave Usher a bang. I always remember the Super Bowl performance they did at halftime, and I think they just took it up a notch with that performance, and I thought it was a good song.
Mm.
Understandable.
Yeah,
Uh,
I love
oh, sorry.
OMG. I love this song so much. I used to play this song on repeat when I was in high school when this came out. And I even remember when they played this song at my prom senior year.
It's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, so I remember this song. And I don't care, even though it's been a little over a decade, mind you, I'll listen to this song, There Goes My Baby, Papers, all those over Monstar and
Yeah,
Hey Daddy
Papers
any
is
day.
dope. I like Papers.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, it accomplished its goal because it was number one,
Yep.
but I can't stand the song, and
Wow.
I just, why is Usher doing EDM? I don't
Cause he can
understand.
do it. What you mean? He can
He
dance.
wants to try
He
something
tries. He's trying to
different.
be like Michael Jackson.
He's not trying to be like
Do you
Michael.
expect the
Nobody can
man
be like
to
Michael.
do you expect the man to just stay in one lane
Right?
musically
He can
for his
do it.
entire career?
No, but not not this. No, it don't. No. Mm-mm. Nope. Trash.
He
Garbage.
can't put out "You Make Me Wanna" every album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I
I'm
he
not.
can't be doing that same stuff over and over. I
we
mean, he
Not, you
gonna
don't
have
have
to
to do the
switch it
same
up.
stuff over and over, but not this. I'm sorry. Like I said, it was a hit and
mm,
it accomplished its goal. It was number one, but garbage.
I agree.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
and I'm not saying he should do the same stuff over and over again, but at the same time, like take like Erica Badu for instance. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She does different things with her albums. Body Wisdom does not sound like Mama's Gun, which doesn't sound like Worldwide Underground, but she still stayed in that R&B lane.
Right.
She just did different things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly.
But yeah, but
And-
that was a sound when, like you mentioned, you had David Guetta, you had Avicii, rest in peace. You had
yeah,
Calvin Harris. That was the sound at that point. You
yeah,
know,
but
and Daft Punk was big too. Like they were coming in mainstream again with Pharrell, and a lot of artists were changing their sound for that.
yeah, I get that. But if you look at Usher from 94 to '08 and shit like that, he has either always been a trendsetter or he just always been in his own fucking lane. But with the disappointment that he got for the Here I Stand, he tried to get into all of this fucking trendy kind of stuff. Because Here I Stand was a fucking
Well,
R&B album.
why was Here I Stand a disappointment though to the fans? Why was that? 'Cause I thought that was a good album too.
See, it was a good album, but the fans didn't like it because they wanted another Confessions too. They didn't like it because it was the beginning of the mature Usher
They
and
might
stuff
never
like
get that
that.
again though.
Mm.
Like when Michael was out, nobody was asking for a Thriller Part Two or Bad Part Two.
Yeah,
Michael just
well, Bad originally was not the strongest commercial success. I mean, it did good commercially, but people wanted the Thriller too when Bad came out and
I
shit
never
like
remember that.
Mm.
Well, I think the difference is like, okay, like with Michael. Michael did like he off the wall the Thriller, which is mostly like R&B, and then he goes into the Bad, which is a mix of R&B and pop. And then Dangerous is new jack swing pop and stuff like
Right.
that. And
Yeah.
then History is more pop and R&B and stuff like that. It's like he
Yeah.
could evolve, and not to say that Usher couldn't evolve and try different genres, but it was like he was chasing the trend and not being the trend. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I felt like he was doing that more on Looking for Myself because that was like his EDM album because that was the big thing at that time in mainstream and pop. And I feel like that's the album he was chasing that trendy sound at that point.
I agree.
yeah, man. I mean, shit. Okay. Whew. Man, my head is spinning right now, man. Shit. Okay.
Stop drinking.
No, it's not drinking. It's not. That was from this. So yeah.
Oh,
All right. Now we're gonna get to finally something I can actually call vintage Usher.
You think this is vintage? This
Well,
song?
technically, in
Where? I don't hear it.
can I please Mars versus Venus, because
yeah.
he was known to work with like fucking Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and
Hmm.
they gave him something I actually think is pretty cool. It has like a mixture between his sound and a Rick Ross
What?
kind of feel. Try, please. Like a
Let
Rick
it get it
Ross kind
out.
of feel, like fucking Ashton Martin music, like especially with those fucking synths or whatever. I don't know if it's just me
It's just
and
you.
shit. Like, so I guess with this track right here, he's just talking about like it's pretty much just talking about like sex, just talking about, just how who will be the dominant one in the fucking
Hmm.
bedroom and shit like that. And I could take this over the fucking OMG, the superhero song. Hell, even I'll take this over the last 5 tracks. I'm gonna
What
be
the
real.
hell? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, Jimmy Jam
Bro,
and
you
Taylor
drunk?
was giving him
Bro,
some of
you.
his best shit. Like,
How much was you drinking before you came on here?
nigga, this is
Because
talking
I
about
don't.
second shot, nigga.
Rick Ross. I don't hear Rick Ross at all in this song. Where?
It had
I
I
wouldn't
said
even
a
put Rick
little
Ross on
Rick
this song.
Ross feel, a little.
How? He wouldn't even be on this type of song. I can't even hear Rick Ross on this beat. It was like melodic. This was like a slow down type of melodic beat. I don't even think Rick
Act
Ross
like
would be.
Ross never did melodic shit
Yeah,
before.
he has, but not like this though. Like this is like when you hear this song, it was like real atmospheric. It's like real spacey. I thought I was like in space when I'm hearing this song. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't sound like a Rick Ross track to me.
Mhm.
And vintage. I'm like, where I don't hear the vintage Usher on this song. You know what I'm saying? Like Papers to me, that's vintage Usher. Fooling Around to me is vintage Usher. I don't hear vintage Usher
Damn,
like singing on this track.
damn, y'all gonna
Mm.
hate me for these next songs, man. Y'all gonna hate me.
Oh
This
my
is good.
god.
I know Joni's already hating me right now and shit
Oh Lord.
over here dissing Trey song. I said Jamie Foxx was better than Trey and Usher at this time
Wow.
and shit. All Jamie had to do was say blame it on the alcohol and shit like that. That's all he had to do.
Okay. Mars versus Venus. I'll admit I liked it too, but I don't hear the Rick Ross influence or whatever you want to call it on this song. I don't hear it when I hear Mars versus Venus. But I'll admit I like the track.
This is closer to. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
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 Okay, this is closer to what Usher should have been doing at the time. So I like the song, and I'm not sure about the whole Rick Ross thing because I don't listen to Rick Ross, but
Okay.
it's a good song.
I guess me and Lamont are just
Yeah.
tag teaming tonight
Something
with y'all.
tonight with y'all.
Mind you, I have not heard this album in years and
Yeah,
shit
I
like
haven't I
that.
haven't
So
listened to this in a minute either. So
shit. Now my other favorite song, if I want to call it that, Pro Lover. Um, this again was produced by our favorite R&B production duo, next to Gamble and Huff. Um, what I got from this track was just like how he's tired of the player lifestyle and shit like that, and he just wants to settle down
yeah.
and whatever. I mean, I don't like it as much as Mars versus Venus. That's another thing. How you want to have a song where you just want to dominate in the bedroom, but now you want to talk about settling? Okay, well, we'll just go with that. Yeah, Pro Lover. This is a pretty dope song. Probably like another one of the few legit songs I can actually like. Yeah.
I like the beat. That's about it. I just thought it didn't do nothing for me. I didn't think it was like it was a standout track.
Oh wow. I'll
Huh.
admit I like Pearl Lover too. It was something different, and but yeah, I can't get over that transition of from Mars versus Venus to that. It's like 1 minute you talking about wanting to take control in the bedroom, and the next thing you know, you're just saying that you're tired the
And
player lifestyle and wanting to settle down and all that, but it's like you kind of throwing me off
no, no, it's
by
not the same
doing that.
speed.
That's just me.
Aston Martin was melodic, but it was a faster beat than
Yeah.
Mars vs. Venus. And then Jay Z, you forgot to mention Jay Z bit that title and did Venus versus Mars on Blueprint 3.
This came out after Blue.
Oh,
Well,
it came after Blueprint?
they were both probably recorded at the same time, but
Right.
I don't know who came out with first. I'm not
I
gonna say.
thought this came out first before Blueprint 3.
No, Blueprint 3 came out in
Blueprint
09.
3? Okay.
This came out
Well,
2010.
Usher bit his thing.
Um, yeah, in terms of like the sequencing or track listing, it's probably off, but the song itself is pretty good. So
Definitely. All right. Now I want to get to Fooling Around. This is produced by Jermaine Dupri, aka Janet Jackson's Cheater. Excuse me. Wow. And
Mm.
Brian Michael Cox. You know, it's funny how isn't it ironic how the songs about cheating is always written with Jermaine Dupri in here? Like,
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
like y'all notice that
You know?
the nigga wrote the whole Confessions album,
Right.
a little bit of 8701, and always has some shit to do with creeping around and cheating and shit.
Right.
But y'all make Jermaine Dupri like this musical genius or whatever. But okay,
He is. He's a legend.
I
But
mean,
he messed
he's
up
a legend
again.
by proxy.
What you mean by proxy? He's a legend. The man gave hits to various different R&B artists and hip hop artists.
I mean,
Like he's responsible for Bow Wow's career and Crisscross and Escape, Jagged Edge,
Yeah.
TLC.
he's. I mean, you could Bow
Come on,
Wow.
just say you don't like him, Red. Just say that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Jermaine. I've said it. I want to say to the heavens, I'm not the biggest Jermaine Dupri fan
Mhm.
and shit like that. But I'm just saying, it's ironic how
And he actually wrote. He's a songwriter and
yeah,
he produced. Not like Puffy, where Puffy he paid off like 12 men in the Hitmen to make his beats, but
that
he
don't
wants
make
to
me
battle
sound
JD
right.
and think he's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? He actually wrote and produced. Puffy didn't do that.
All I'm just saying, I just find it ironic that this nigga always talks about cheating with Usher, and now you have. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying and shit like
I
this.
agree with that though. And he messed
Yeah.
up cheating on Janet. He's
Oh,
a
he
fool for
definitely
that.
messed up cheating on Janet, but
Yeah.
we'll
Big
talk
time.
about it. But yeah, I'm not gonna. I just like the piano on this track. I do not like this track anyway.
I thought it was good. You got Usher, talking in the beginning about how he vowed that he would never do this again, but somehow he couldn't. That was like the only thing he was good at was cheating. And he's like singing about he's singing about how like it's killing him knowing that his girl has to live with his cheating ways. But well, then why are you cheating? You need help then. You need to go to like talk to somebody about you because obviously he has a problem staying celibate and staying monogamous in one relationship. So if I feel sorry for the woman that he's singing to
Split
because she got to put up
personality.
right. She got to put up with his crap. She should have left him a long time ago, but I guess she stayed with him because he's Usher or whatever. But I think that these are the songs that Usher is good at. He's good at talking about cheating and all that. But I just felt like in the story of the song, like if that's the case, why are you cheating? Like get some help.
It's like when niggas talk. It's like when the nigga gets caught cheating. They say like we can do shit together. We can work it out. I'm like, what the
Right,
fuck you mean we? You the one who fucking cheated and shit.
right.
And then they want to go on Instagram and say all these fucking. They want to go all philosophical, questioning life and shit. You weren't doing all this shit until after you cheated. So I want to take that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, see, that's why with me personally, I'm not ready to settle down and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd rather get married when I'm like way older, like my 50s, than these young cats getting married in their 20s and shit.
Right. You got time.
Mm. Yeah. Falling around, I wasn't really feeling it like that. I don't know. It's just it's just Usher's all over the place with this album. Like we went from Mars versus Venus to Pro Lover to this fooling around. It's like Ush, what you doing, man? Like, and then too, my thing is like with people, I don't know, settling down so young or getting married so young and thinking that oh, it's gonna be something that's gonna be that the union's gonna last forever until they reach their old age, and then next thing you know, stuff goes sideways and they ended up calling it a day like 2 years later or yes less than a year and all that. Like, what was the whole point of y'all doing it if
Like,
y'all just really couldn't make it work and y'all just better off just being a single, to be real. And I for myself, I mean, one day I would want to settle down, at least get married, have a family and all that, but it's like now I don't see that happening no time soon. And then plus, I, I just don't want to be dealing with just anybody dealing with the BS and all that. That's just me.
right.
Like if you want to be known, like you really serious about me and want to take that next step instead of just fooling around on a regular or whatnot, be real about it.
Facts.
Facts.
I think like you said, the sequel scene is just it comes off as random,
Mm-hmm.
but then when you I guess when you consider the album is Raymond versus Raymond, I guess it kind of makes sense. It's because like it's like a battle between himself or whatever. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense, but it still comes off as random.
But
But the song itself, I guess, is okay. Like you say,
Yeah.
it's an extension of Confessions, I guess. So yeah.
and this album was bootleg too before it came out. So that's probably why the sequencing is
Wait,
different.
what?
Yeah, it was bootlegged
I never knew
because
that.
I did not know that.
papers was like one of the earlier tracks from the bootleg.
Shit.
Yeah.
I never knew that. Wow. Okay. Speaking of papers, oh Jesus Christ. Never liked this track.
What?
Ah.
Oh my lord.
Oh. Like, but the thing that this something interesting about this song though was when Sean Garrett he wrote this song, but he didn't at the time know about Usher's marriage troubles and stuff like that. That was
Oh.
according to Zaytoven and shit. But yeah, I never liked this fucking song. I mean, and I was like, Sean Garrett, man. Zaytoven is good, cool, but come on, man.
I thought it was dope. I think this is the best song on this album. Him actually talking about his divorce,
Yeah.
and that's like grown up Usher, and just singing about how he can't do this no more with the woman, and he damn near lost his mama over wifey, and I
Yeah.
loved it. I think a lot of divorce couples could relate to that song. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
anybody that's been married or went through a divorce, they can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the beat. And this is vintage Usher. This is the Usher I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he should needed a video for this. And I remember hearing it. This was like one of the earlier tracks that I heard before the album came out, and I think it's great.
Yeah. Papers. This song, I'll admit, I like this song. It's definitely a relatable song for people who've been married or been divorced for a long time or on the brink of getting a divorce, and yeah, I guess Usher just let it be known on this track and let himself be vulnerable and knowing that yeah, he did what he could for the marriage, but it just isn't working, and the fact that I didn't know stuff was going so bad that he was getting into it with his own mother and all that was going on. But yeah.
Um, I like the song. I really don't have an opinion on it. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I feel you. I'm gonna check on my food right quick. Y'all can go to the next song without me.
All right.
All right.
So many
Next.
girls.
Yes, so many girls.
What do you feel about this song?
Mm.
You like it?
No, not a
No.
favorite of mine. I wasn't really feeling this song like that.
This song, this is the one with Diddy on it, right? He did the ad libbing, I believe.
It was.
Yeah, and it had like that EDM type of vibe to it. It really sounded like a song that should have been on Press Play or the Dirty Money album. You know,
Mm.
I know at that point, you know, Diddy was like trying different things. I don't know why, but I like the beat, but I don't think he needed Diddy on the song. Like, you know,
Yeah. Like you said, it's kind of sort of gives that whole EDM thing, and for
yeah.
that reason, I don't really care for it. So yeah.
So many girls.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, pretty much Lamont and I, we were saying that we weren't really feeling it like that.
I love it.
You love it?
Really?
I
Wow.
love it because it's so much trash. I hate this fucking song. Like this was now that you said it was bootleg, I can
Yeah.
definitely see now
Mm.
Hmm.
what you because this just looks like a throwaway
Yeah.
track, man.
Mm.
It should have been, yeah, Last from the Paris. I actually have that album actually. It should have been on that album.
Mm. They should just left this on the fucking studio, man. Like,
Yeah.
drop a compilation with unreleased songs or some shit like that. Maybe you can drop it there or some shit.
But that's what he did. When he did with the Versus EP. That was like the bonus tracks to this album.
Oh wow.
So he had like
I did
more
not know
bonus
that.
tracks. Yeah.
But yeah. Um Guilty featuring T.I., the King of the South,
Hmm.
who's now trying to do stand-up comedy now.
Oh god.
Um,
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm so not lying. I'm not lying, y'all.
Man. Man, come
Bro,
on.
why am I cutting up tonight?
I don't know. I think it's the liquor.
Yeah.
This nigga trying to do stand-up comedy, right?
Mm.
Y'all ever? Oh god. You guys ever watch those sitcoms? Remember that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
Hmm.
when D.L. Hughley guest starred and when Will tried to do stand-up and the whole crowd was silent?
Yeah.
Right.
That's how it felt when T.I. was doing that shit. Like
He's really trying to do stand-up comedy. Is that
Yeah.
that's what's going on?
Yep.
there was I want to post the video on the chat. Like that.
Oh Lord.
Why?
Oh shit. But let me talk. Yeah, this song is no good for me either, man. Like, this song is
Crazy.
no good. It's decent. It's decent to say the least.
It has like a trap R&B sound to it. I like the beat. I don't like the chorus. That whole "Don't Take Me to Jail" that was whack. I don't like the chorus. I do like T.I.'s verse though. I think T.I. This is a better verse than what Luda gave early on this album.
Yeah.
And just as flaw, I like you said, a right hand to the sky. Just let me down if I lie. If she's saying she the victim in this case, well, what am I? If I hurt her, I ain't tried to. In the club, I may decide to ride through. She got proof, but I got alibis too. I love that. His flow, he's always dope on any beat that he's on. And that's why he was the king of the South at one point. So I like the song, but I thought the chorus was whack.
Yeah, I like this song. I liked T.I.'s verse on the track too. I like this song way more than that song featuring Luda,
Yeah.
hands down.
Much
T.I.
better.
probably.
Oh, go ahead.
Mm.
My bad.
I would say this is much better than what was the last one? So many girls. That
Yeah.
was the last one, right?
Yeah.
So many girls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with Diddy, yeah.
yeah. That was so much better. It's much better than that one, and
Yeah.
I agree, it's better than the one with
Luda.
yeah, much better.
I agree on that too. Um, Track number 13, okay. Man, these titles are just basic, man. Oh shit. I thought the song was okay. I'm not even trying to be
No
funny.
pun
Like I
intended.
yeah, no pun intended. I really thought the song was okay.
Right?
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, this song was cool. I like it, the 808s on it and the synthesizers, the finger snapping. Again, it had like an EDM trap R&B type of feel to it.
Yeah,
It was alright.
yeah. I liked okay. It wasn't a bad track at all.
Oh, sorry. It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and the final song, "Making Love into the Night."
Mhm.
So the story with this track is pretty much a sample slash cover of the one hit wonder song by Benny Mardone's "Into the Night," which I played on this channel. We reacted to a video a while back ago, and the song was pretty much about the dude. The original song was pretty much about a dude falling in love with this girl, underage, by the way, and
Oh.
trying to take her like into the night on like a magic carpet
Oh,
and shit like that.
What?
Um,
okay.
Uh-uh.
Oh my
yeah. So
god.
the song was a one hit wonder. That it was a one hit wonder twice. Once in 1980. Then he recorded it because he didn't get any more hits, and it got number
Mm.
one in 1989. So technically, he's
Well,
a
hold up,
one and
hold
a
up.
half
It
wonder.
came out in 1980 and it didn't chart.
And then in
No,
'89.
no, it charted. It went to number one,
Oh,
but
Oh.
then
and then
he re-recorded it and did another version
uh
with that late
Mm.
'80s stadium sound, and
right.
then it went to number one again
Oh
after
wow,
none of his other albums charted.
wow.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
this song was alright. I mean, it was decent. You know what I'm saying?
It had a
It
nice
had
beat. I don't even
decent.
remember the song. I and I heard the album last night. I just don't remember the song that Reg is talking about. But
Mm.
okay,
Mm. Dang. Okay. Making love into the night. I did not know this was like a semi cover for it, but I'll admit it was pretty decent. A good way to close off the album, in my opinion.
Yeah, a good way to close the album. One of the better songs that I would say one of the better, yeah, one of the better songs on the album. So yeah.
Right. All in all, this album is like borderline. That's just the way I can call this borderline because it has it's a this album is schizophrenic to say the least, man. Like it does not know what it wants to be.
Mm.
Like it does it want to be a romantic album? You trying to win your lover back, or does it want to be just just partying up in the clubs or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The single sucked. Um, he was definitely going for like the current sounds with this album and shit like that, which not a bad thing, but it's very noticeable, especially after Here I Stand had like a more contemporary kind of sound compared to this.
Mm.
I mean, compared to what's to come, because I know there's like a lot more people they love this album more or has like a more of a following now and
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give it like a three mics, man. It's alright.
I thought the album was good. Like to me, this is his last good album compared to everything else that came after it. I think he did pick the right singles. You know, OMG was a big hit, and Daddy's Home. I thought Paper should have been an official single. I liked the production. It was melodic at times. You had like an EDM sound at times. You had like that real trappy R&B with the heavy bass lines. It's not a classic, but to me, it's his last good project album. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5. And yeah,
Yeah, I remember this song, this whole album when it came out in 2010. It came out during my senior year of high school, and a lot of his hits off this album were popping at the time. From Hey Daddy to OMG to There Goes My Baby to Papers. Yeah, I know some people feel some type of way about this album, but yeah, if you just, I mean, I know you can't like consider like the whole track placement when it comes to certain songs on here and like the transition of where it wants to be. And I guess with the whole title of Raymond versus Raymond solidified Usher pretty much battling himself in regards to not only with his personal life, but like how he was doing this album in general. I feel like, does he want to come off as the romantic type or the player or the guy who wants to settle down, you know? So it's like he's battling himself with who he wants to be as a man. That's what I think of this album here. So I'll give this album 3.5 out of 5.
Um, I think that the album comes off as being all over the place, and that's a lot to do with sequencing, and also it has a lot to do with, well, I mean, I guess that is the same thing, but how you structure the album.
Right.
So it comes off as if he's all over the place, like Ashley, is that's your name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you say, like he doesn't, like he doesn't really know what he wants to be, and that is the point of the album, but it's not really conveyed in a way that you kind of get what he's trying to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but overall, like the songs are decent. So I would give it three mics. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Now, before I head out, I want to get Lamont's reaction, his thoughts on the Janet Jackson documentary, because I know you have a lot to say about this.
um, well, I enjoyed it, of course. I'm exhausted because I was on Twitter during that whole basically for the weekend, and doing all of that. So I'm exhausted for that reason. But overall, I thought it was good. I'm glad that it allowed her to tell her story on her terms. I'm glad that she defended Michael in the documentary. I'm glad that also that it gave her a chance to honor her family and reset or restructure the narrative around Joseph, because I feel that Joseph was a man of his time, and not just a man of his time but a black man of his time, because you have to think about it. He came up in what I don't know what year he was born, but I'm just going to say he was born in the 30s or the 20s. So
Mhm.
you have to think that he's like in that time when we really like, you literally could be lynched for even looking at a white person, like, so you have to think about that, and what he's bringing as a black man into raising a family. So he's trying to raise a family, and what he had there's 9 children in the Jackson family, so you're raising all of these kids uh to survive in this world, basically. So he wasn't as um what's the word, compassionate as he probably should have been, or loving as he could have been, or attentive as he could have been. But his goal was to make sure that his family survived, and that's basically what the documentary conveys. because she keeps reiterating that the family, not just her, but the entire family, wouldn't have had the success that they had without him, and that's the ongoing message throughout the documentary. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and I'm glad that it allowed her to finally tell her story. So yeah.
Yeah, facts. I agree with you on that part. All right. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Lamar, appreciate you for coming. We appreciate you for coming as usual and shit like that. Thank you all. Tried Ash as usual.
No.
Um, Tomorrow it's gonna be another R&B review. You know what I'm saying? By Atlantic Star, all in the name of love. We'll see how I feel about this album. Hopefully, it'll be better than this one and shit. Hopefully. Um, just a few announcements before I head out. This Saturday is gonna be the episode of the top 150 rap albums. Yeah, you heard that right, Lamar. 150 rap albums and shit. So
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty fun so far, and shit. It's gonna be part four because Sunday is the surprise review and collection show and tell, where we show our new pickups and stuff like that too. Um, which I already know the surprise review is gonna be better than this album. So,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. I know a lot of people not gonna like the surprise review, but I don't give a fuck. Anyway, just talk to Eric. He's gonna definitely stop by and stuff like that because Santa Claus has to show off because he got some dope shit lately on his
Yeah,
channel.
he
Yeah.
does. He
Yeah,
does.
definitely.
But I have a question for all y'all, and I'm being really honest. Have any of y'all ever heard Azalea Banks' music?
Nope.
No,
Because
no.
she got the vinyl.
You got the
And
vinyl for that?
yeah,
Wow.
I'm just looking at myself. Like I never heard of. I might have to listen to it one day. Every time I hear her, she's always talking shit or cooking
Yeah.
cats and shit.
Oh man.
I thought she was a fucking witch before I knew she was a rapper and shit. Like,
Mm.
Wow.
I have no interest in hearing anything by her. So yeah.
Me neither.
because everyone always hypes her up like she's like one of the best female MCs. I'm just like, really?
Nah, the verses EP is the unreleased songs from Raymond versus Raymond. Like
Yeah.
he had Hot Toddy was on there, and what's the song with Pitbull? DJ got us falling in
DJ
love.
got was falling in love
Yeah,
again.
that was on the E EP.
Shit. But DJ got me falling in love to that song and shit. Just give me the divorce album. Fuck. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, this whole month we're gonna do love themed albums and shit like that. So definitely expect some more love themed albums. Some songs about falling in love, some songs about divorce, and some songs basically just about side chicks. So yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, let's talk about that. So definitely catch us tomorrow. And I hope everyone has a good night. Hope y'all subscribe and like this video.
Salute Lamont.
Peace.
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 See y'all later.
All right.